Welcome back to the show, everybody. Check out these headlines here. We got Ripple partner news. We're going to talk about U.S. Bitcoin energy use, ladies and gentlemen. Coinbase suspends trading. We'll tell you on what. Binance USD. Is this a takedown, ladies and gentlemen? Robinhood gets a subpoena. Say what? And we got thoughts from Jeremy Hogan on that. Can Ripple save crypto in the SEC versus Ripple case? By the way, General Counsel Stuart Alderati speaks on Gary Gensler, how he needs to recuse himself from the case itself. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. You can follow us on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter for exclusive content. Right now, it's $1.12 trillion market cap for crypto. It's off by 1.1%. Good afternoon, everybody. Bitcoin now 23,500 plus. Ethereum 1641 and change. Tether market cap 71.1 billion is what they're saying here. XRP is 37 cents. We're off by 4.6% on the 7-day, ladies and gentlemen, and we're up by 0.4% in the last hour. This is what you need to know, ladies and gentlemen. XRP Las Vegas 2023. 66 days, the countdown is on. You want to rub elbows with some of the most important people. You can get a ticket for Friday, and then you can get a ticket for Saturday. You can get discounted rooms if you click this link right here. But I'm telling you, we're getting ready to add to this speakers list, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be amazing. Shout out to Jeremy Hogan, who's going to have a virtual presence. John Deaton and Eleanor Terra will be there with us, and so many others. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this is going to be the XRP Army experience of a lifetime, the inaugural event. Click this link and look at the proposed agenda. It is coming together so beautifully. I am determined, because you have gone through so much in the last 4 years, let alone the last 2+ with this case. You deserve an incredible experience, and I won't stop until I give it to you. That much I guarantee you. And guess what? Every conference has a cool guy. And guess what? XRP Las Vegas just got theirs. Mr. I's coming to Vegas, baby.
What's up, fam? Brad Kimes is hosting the first ever XRP event in Las Vegas. We got Uphold, we got Link2, we got Techmaster Flex Quincy speaking, we got the digital asset investor might be going. So Mr. I's made his decision. F it, we're going to Vegas. Let's have some fun, let's get the adults in the room, and let's talk about where this world is really going.
That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Mr. I, the cool guy. I can't wait to meet you, my friend. It's going to be amazing. Now, let's take a look at this, because I tell you, I have just seen so much of this stuff here. Former Director of Developer Relations at Ripple, Matt Hamilton, commented on allegations of making money from XRP speculation and admitting to running a market maker on the XRP ledger. He hasn't done anything wrong. He runs a market maker, for God's sakes. You know, this is what we deal with on a daily basis here on the channel. Other influencers I know go through this as well. You know, Matt, hang tough, my friend, and I know you will, because you got backbone, brother. And you know, the reality is he runs a market maker. It's not a big deal. But, you know, you get a lot of these trolls out here that just think whatever you're doing as a contribution to the space should be for free. I don't know how your family's supposed to eat or survive. You know, it's just not practical. But, you know, congratulations to Matt. I'm glad you're running a market maker, and I hope you're making tons of money. However, if you want to keep your eyes peeled for something, keep it peeled for this, because I have had my mind blown about the Phoenix Community Capital and the Phoenix Fire Token scandal. I cannot tell you how many people have come out and said that they have been burned by this project. Now, I tell you, now this is a completely different matter. And as far as this goes, we should start cleaning house as a community on the people that facilitated this scam on top of this community. That's what we need to do, and we need to get to the bottom of it as soon as possible. Ripple partner Tranglo announced today that it has signed Easy Remit, one of Australia's fastest growing fintech companies, as a new partner. Easy Remit will use Tranglo's cross-border payment solution, including XRP-based on-demand liquidity payment technology. Don't forget, Ripple owns 40% of Tranglo. Come on in. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. If you haven't seen the video from this morning about ACI Ripple partner that does 14 trillion per day, you might want to go watch that first video from this morning and see what's coming down the pipe there. Now, here is another issue, and we're going to talk about this as we move through the next few pieces of information here. Crypto in general, pulling back a little bit. Crypto and Bitcoin mining operations continue to lock horns with the United States Congress over the energy consumption. This is a problem. And we've talked about this. Chris Larson has said when he was the CEO of Ripple back in 2014 that they've had Bitcoin on the XRP ledger since 2014. In the last year or so, Chris Larson has come out as a chairman and just on his own, not representing Ripple at all, but just on his own accord, and has said that they need to get Bitcoin off of proof of work. That's what he said. And it sounds like to me, with the way the world is moving in a geopolitical aspect of going green agendas, Bitcoin's going to need to do something. We'll see what happens here. However, there's more to cover, so let's get into this. Coinbase, the world's second largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume, said Monday it's suspending trading of the Binance USD. Now, we covered this, and this starts on March 13th. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I asked the question when we see these kinds of things, and looking at this here from Leo Schwartz, last week he reported that Binance moved $750 million of customer reserves for its Binance pegged USDC token and converted it to Binance USD. What my concern is here, and I'm reading tea leaves and just wondering how this all shakes out. Is this a takedown? Is this about crippling Binance USD, which of course is money at Binance's wallet, right? And they're holding a lot of it, obviously. It's their token. But if you can cut off the different places that are offering the token, it will begin to lose value. That's simple math, right? It's just simple math. And if you can create fear around that understanding, then you have people just a run on the token itself. And is this really what's going on to cripple the largest crypto platform as a target? We shall see, because it appears here, as we reported yesterday, the carpet bombing continues in the crypto space, and it goes right here to this doorstep. And hang in there, because we're going to hear from Jeremy Hogan, who I think puts this right here, right on the crosshairs, ladies and gentlemen. NASDAQ-listed Robinhood Markets, which runs the Robinhood equity and crypto trading app, received an investigative subpoena from the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission in December relating to its trading and handling of cryptocurrencies. Now, I had much the same question that was asked here by Jeremy Hogan. And shout out to Eleanor Terrett, who obviously is going to be at XRP Las Vegas. I can't wait to talk to all of them. He says, looks like the SEC is pointing its next arrow at Robinhood. What is the sheriff after? I don't think Robinhood even has a staking program, does it? Robinhood has a lot of Ethereum, though. Just saying. I just reported yesterday that through Meta Lawman and Fred Rispoli, who is suing the SEC to get a determination that Ethereum is not a security, they acknowledged in their writing to dismiss that case from Fred Rispoli's HODL Law, who we had here on this show. They responded that they had not made a determination of that, which means the jury's still out. I think Jeremy Hogan's on to something here. Michael Branch, give him a follow. He's an incredible influencer in this space. By far, the best chance for cryptocurrency in the United States is Ripple. And you know who says this? It's Library. And I want to give it to you from their tweet directly. I have it here. By far the best chance of cryptocurrency in the United States is Ripple. They are the other company, or there are other crypto players in the U.S. that could be playing offense but aren't. This means it's basically all on XRP to save us all. Shout out to Jeremy Kaufman and everybody at Library. I say agreed, the SEC versus Ripple case is the most important case in crypto. This means that John Deaton is the most important voice for XRP holders and retail investors alike. And that is a true story. SEC Chair Gary Gensler confirms Bitcoin not security. Yellen at G20 says no crypto ban, regulatory framework needed for blockchain innovation to thrive. Well, we go along with that, Janet, but here's the problem here. Stuart Alderati, Ripple Legal General Counsel, picks up on this right here, and he says, crypto lawyer public service announcement. Gary Gensler has again proclaimed that every cryptocurrency except Bitcoin is an unregistered security. He now must recuse himself from voting on any enforcement case that raises the issue since he has prejudged the outcome. And then he cites the case on why he should do that. And I think Stewart's got him here. And I think it's dead on the money. And guess what? So does Bill Morgan. Shout out to this legal analyst. He says, this is actually correct. Brilliant point. He has prejudged every crypto on the issue before investigations have been conducted or even commenced about most tokens. What sort of reckless and legal advice would conclude all cryptos are securities without considering the facts of each? I tell you, this is a very, very important point that's being made here. And I tell you something else too. Why haven't the SEC or Gary Gensler, why are they not talking about the 4 Satoshis that were investigated by the Department of Homeland Security, which was originally broke open and shared by Nerd Nation? And why haven't we had the public disclosure of who those people are or country they're from? That, to me, is an even more interesting question. And why, knowing that the SEC was at that event when that was made public, why is Gary Gensler continuing to carry the narrative that they don't know who created it? And there's another great question. If you don't know who created the asset Bitcoin and you want to claim it's decentralized, shouldn't you, due diligence-wise, whether you're a regulatory agency or a government, make sure that it's not some bad actor like Russia or North Korea or some other place of the world that's doing bad things? Not a sermon, just a thought. That's going to do it for me. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. It's just my digital perspectives.